Hi everyone, Cheryl here today with Kadoodlebug Designs, and today we're going to be doing the love letter horse. This is a cutie Katoodles file. Isn't she super cute? So today I already have everything prepped. I'll show you what colors I've used. I'm trying to keep this one a little short, hoping anyways, because I was having a lot of issues um before the holidays uploading, and so I'm hoping I'm not going to have that problem now. So for the backing, I'm just going to add the big love letters. So I'm just going to show you how I assembled this, and then just the colors that I used on it. So the first thing we want to do is place the big piece on there. And then I know a lot of times there's so many pieces. So what I try to do is I lay down where I think some of these pieces may go, just to get a little idea of how I want them. So I kind of lay down, and we know that the hair and the little heart behind there. So I have the little heart ready. So I think what I did on this one is I just kind of stuck it in after, and you could do it however you choose. So we will need to put, of course, because we have our hair, we're going to want to put this piece on. And the way I did that was I just came around this edge. I did not glue any of that. So I'm going to leave it so we can slide in the pieces that we need to slide in. And so that's just kind of how I did that. So we have that. This will come later, so I'll just put that aside. And so for the hair, basically, I kind of want to lay the piece because this one's going to go on first. So we're going to lay that one down right there. And then, the body's got to slide in as well. And so I'm going to go ahead and glue these. So for the body, I used, just to go really quick, the brushed corduroy. I used that. And then for the hair, I used a little bit of the brushed corduroy and the antique linen. And so that's what I did on that. Now for the darker hearts and the red, I just used a ruby red ink. You can pick any ink you want. And then for the light hearts, I did the Pretty in Pink from Stampin' Up. Again, any pink that you want to use is fine. You'll be fine with that. So we're just going to glue the pieces that I didn't glue. So I kind of just bring this one down because we want to leave enough opening up at the top. And so that piece will slide in here. And so that's going to go in there. And I think what I ended up doing was moving it over some. So, which is fine. So the first hair I'm going to glue down is the darkest one. And I ended up going back in the file because it cut them all in the one color. So what I did was I unwelded them and took the hairs and I separated them. Well, I had to do it later, but I guess if you wanted the hairs all different colors, you would want to change the colors in the design space when you're cutting. So we're going to put this one about, I think I had it. You can put it however you want, but let's get this one up here because that's the main one. So I'm going to just get some glue on this one, and then same with this one. And we'll kind of just come in. Oh, I think it's got to come over. But if I can move that a little bit. Okay. hoping I've got that right. Yeah, you got to bring that one up. So the hair, you can kind of just move it however you feel is best. And then we want to be able to slip in one of the hearts. So hopefully you could see that my hand wasn't in the way. And then we just want a little heart right there. So, okay. So we've got the hair, and now we can go ahead and add some of the little hearts. So I'm just going to add, we'll add the light pink. And again, you can put these any way you want. And then I went with the darker. Kind of just put it like so. Bring it right about like that. And then I had a little pink. Well, I have a big pink down there. Where's the other one? Oh. Maybe oh, it's right here. I did the red on this one and not the light color. So let's see. So that's that pink. I think we're going to use this one. So this is the other pink. We're going to kind of just go like that. So the body's right there. So this pink is going to end up under the body and over the red. It's kind of like a little puzzle. Oops. Okay. So kind of bring that like so. And then this one like that. You can just kind of set them in there, and if they get covered by the body, it's not a big deal. Okay, so now I want the body in there next. And I'm using art glitter glue. You can use whatever glue works best for you. And so I tried to just bring that body up. Well, let's get it over, because the head goes right about there, and we want this over here. So we kind of want that to, I want it to line up with the hair. And so there's that. Okay, so that's fine. So when adding the little muzzle, if you've watched some of my videos, in order to get the eyes where I want them, I place the muzzle and only put glue on the bottom part. And that way it leaves room to slide in your eyes. And then I am using, and you can use any chalk that you want. This is just some old chalk that I've had for, oh my gosh, probably since like 2005. And they don't even sell it anymore. I think it's from EK. But you can find any chalk. If you're new to using the chalks, you can just pick any chalk. And then the brushes you can get on Amazon. I think these I got at Michael's. They're more expensive there if you want to save money. Let's see. Where did I buy? Yeah, these came from Amazon. I think I got a set of like 10 of them. Yeah. And the other ones I bought, my first ones were at Michael's. But anyways, I just use these for doing the chalk. And so now, since we have her little head ready here, we can see about where we want, what we want next. So the next thing is going to be her ears. And so we're going to place the one. And hopefully you can see that. Yep. Okay. And so she's going to have her little ears. And so we're going to put the other one on. So I'll just put a little glue. And other one's going to go right about here. I'm thinking, okay. So now I could put her head on. Oh, and I think I moved that ear. Yeah. Okay. So that should be good. All right. So we have that on. So now I want to do the eyes. And I'm just going to add some glue. And then I just use this tool. I bought it off of Amazon. Oh, where's that? I got a little bit of glue on there. And of course I lost one of my pieces. And I was like, I'm not going to recut it. So I just left it. But I'm going to probably have to draw on. So there's that. Oh, and I put that eye on. There we go. Let's see, is that over enough? There. Okay, I'm thinking I like that. Okay, and then we'll do the blue. When I have some of my smaller pieces, I will use a pin around the edge, a marker. That way I don't have to distress some of the smaller pieces. So the eyes, I come in with the pin after. And I'll show you that. And I'm hoping I'm going to be able to upload this video. Okay. So I've got that done. And then for the blue on the eyes, I just come around the edge with a little bit of blue. Okay, so we've got those. And then I use one of the Posca pins. I think I bought these off of eBay. I got a set of 2 for a really good price. So I bought 4 of them just to have. I don't use the gel pins anymore. I've tried everything with those, and I've probably had 100 of them over the years. And I've tried all the little hacks and tricks out there, and this is just so easy. I don't have to worry about it. So now I'm going to use one of the micron pins, and this one's a 005. It's really fine, and I like that because then I can just kind of come around here. Usually I like to wait for the glue to dry because it will ruin the pins. And I was able, if you're looking for the micron pins, I was able to find these on Amazon as well. And I think I got a set of either 8 or 10. And they weren't very much. They were way cheaper than buying them at any of the craft stores. So I went and ordered more of those on there. So now I'm just taking a little bit of the black and the brown. So I took the brown chalk and now I'm taking, or I took the black and now I'm taking the brown in. And I can just kind of blow away the excess. And this is not the right brush, but I have a smaller one, but I just need to get it along there, and then I'll come back in again once I get the lashes on. Okay, so I do my lashes first before I add anything. Like here, I added all the hair and the bow and everything last. And so I'm going to go ahead and do these, and usually I have to be right over to get it, but I'm just going to do. And these ones I kind of curl up a little bit and then come down. And you could always come back in, you can come down. If you have to add more. So just kind of curl. If you're new to the lashes, the best thing I did was do it on paper. I would draw the shape of the eye. So if the eye is like a teardrop or if it's round, draw it and then practice your lashes on the paper before you come on these, because we spend so much time putting these together. So that's kind of how I did that. Okay, so I added a few little dots, and I think that's going to be it. Oh, and I got a little bit in there. Okay, so for the brown, and I probably didn't pull, shoot. And I'm not even sure what color brown I'm going to use. For those little, this is going to be too dark. I lost the little nostril things, so I'm not sure what color this is going to come out to be. Yeah, that's a little darker than what I want. Let's try. I guess I should have done this first to see what color. Yeah, I think that one will be okay. So I'm just going to draw those on because I did not cut them. Or I did, but I lost them. And they look cuter on this one. I may end up having to go back in and cut those later. I have one. But anyway, so there's that. And then I'm going to add the little dot to her cheeks. Okay. And now we can do her hair. So I'm going to just bring, oops, a little bit of glue here. And so the first one down on this is the darkest one, which is kind of going to go right there. And then the second one is that middle one. And I want to add some more glue. So this one kind of went over the eye a little bit. I'm going to push it down like so. And then the last little guy is this other color, the medium color. And really you could put them wherever. I mean, there's no right or wrong on that. So I'm thinking I kind of like it like that. Now my bow I already put together. And again, I used the pin on this. I used the RV11 pink around the edge, and then I came in very light with the red just on the very edge. And then I did the RV11 on these little pieces, and then came in with a red pin R39 and on the around the edges of that little center thing for the bow. And her little bow is just going to go. So there is a little mark on here. I probably could have pulled those down a little bit. And so there's that. So now her little, we're going to get the rest of this. So now I can put this bottom piece on. If you want to highlight the edges on this, you can. You use a blue or gray. I think I went on that one with this. I don't really have a good gray. So I haven't been out to look to find one. But I'd probably come in with the gray. I did what was left on this gray from, I think it's Pumice Stone or something. I did that on this one. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and add her little feet. I'm going to put those just like so. Or her little hooves, whatever these are. Let's see if we can get those to kind of go over. that. And then I just add a little bit of glue down at the bottom. And that way we can come in with the bottom parts of her feet. Okay, so that part's done. And then I'll just come in with the white. I think that's probably good enough. Okay, so this bottom, we don't need, there's some extra hearts. So on this one here, I did come around the edge with the pink, the darker pink. And then on the white, I came around with the red. And then I came in with that BO1, the same color I went around her eyes in. And so that way it just kind of ties everything together. We'll just add these really quick. I'm not sure how long I am. Ooh, yeah, I'm hoping I can get this video uploaded. I was having such issues, and I haven't really done any videos since before Christmas because I was having so many problems uploading, and we got a new router or whatever, and I don't know, I think I've been afraid to try. So now I'm going to just add the L here, and then we'll add the heart here. And we're almost done. And the V. And then the E. And we'll get that E on there. Okay, and then we'll just kind of get them on here. Let's see, I think I kind of went, go like that. And then this one, whoops, can kind of just put some glue on the bottom. And the V. You kind of just move those to get them how you like. Okay, I think that's good. And I think I've done everything on there. Oh, a few more little dots on, I did on her ears. Okay. And I actually used marker on her ears. They cut out the same color as this. So I used the RVO2 to give some pink to it and the inner part of her ears. And so I hope you enjoyed my video today. And if you did, please give me a thumbs up. And if you'd like to see more videos, please do follow. And I thank you for stopping by. Have a good day.